What's the most satisfying tables-turned moment you've witnessed in court? I have been a bailiff for 12 years, but this case still gives me chills. Small business owner was being sued for $20,000. His former employee claimed he fired her for reporting sexual harassment, then refused to pay her final paycheck. She came loaded for battle, had text messages, witness statements, even photos of her crying in the parking lot after being humiliated and degraded. Her lawyer was this shark in an expensive suit, painting the business owner as a predator who silenced victims with intimidation. The evidence looked brutal. Screenshots showed inappropriate messages from his work phone. "You look amazing today, and want to grab drinks after work?" Sent at weird hours. 3 co-workers testified they'd seen him making her uncomfortable, touching her shoulder, making comments about her appearance. She had a medical report about stress-induced panic attacks, claimed she couldn't sleep or eat after his harassment. The business owner sat there looking devastated. Just a quiet guy in his 50s, running a small print shop with his wife. No fancy lawyer, representing himself with a stack of papers. I've seen plenty of harassment cases, and this one seemed open and shut. The judge was clearly sympathetic to the woman. She was sobbing, talking about how this destroyed her career and mental health. Even I was convinced this guy was guilty. Judge looked ready to rule in her favor when the business owner finally stood up. His voice was barely audible. "Your Honor, may I show you something?" He pulled out a tablet with shaking hands. "Here's security footage from my shop for the dates she mentioned." The video was crystal clear. Timestamps showed exactly when those inappropriate text messages were sent. But here's the thing. He wasn't even in the building. The footage showed his phone sitting on the counter while he was in the back room with customers. She was alone at the front desk, typing on his phone. She was sending those messages to herself. Her lawyer's confident expression crumbled instantly. But he wasn't finished. Second video showed her staging the harassment incidents. She'd wait until co-workers walked by, then grab his hand and place it on her shoulder, acting startled when they looked over. One clip showed her literally coaching a co-worker. "When they ask, just say you saw him touching me inappropriately, okay? I'll split the settlement with you." The courtroom went dead silent. Her lawyer started packing up like he was escaping a fire. Then came the final blow. "Your Honor, I also have her real text messages to her boyfriend." The screenshots were devastating. "This idiot boss is so naive. Gonna frame him for harassment and get paid. Already got witnesses lined up. This is gonna be the easiest 20 grand I've ever made." Another message. "Found his phone unlocked, sending myself some juicy texts. He's too old to figure out what happened." The judge's face went from sympathetic to furious in seconds. Case dismissed with prejudice. She got hit with perjury charges, witness tampering, and fraud. 2 of her co-worker witnesses also faced charges for conspiracy. The business owner got his legal fees covered plus damages for defamation. 6 months later, she was convicted on all counts, got 2 years in prison, and had to pay him $50,000. Her lawyer got investigated by the state bar for not properly vetting his client's evidence. Last I heard, the print shop is thriving. The owner's wife told me they installed security cameras everywhere now, but they're not living in fear anymore. Sometimes the biggest lies crumble under the smallest amount of truth. That's why I love this job, watching justice win when someone thinks they're clever enough to beat the system.